when we look at our traditional healing systems, they have sustained us from time immemorial. We know they work. We don't need research to tell us that they work. Waasegiizhig So my name is Lana Ray. I'm from Opwaaganasiniing, also known as Red Rock Indian Band, and my Anishinaabe name is The Light That Shines. So I'm also an associate professor in health disciplines at Athabasca University and a Canada Research Chair in Resurgent Methodologies for Indigenous Health. Indigenous peoples generally have poor health outcomes, but it's important to note that the poor health outcomes are a result of system inequities. The research that I undertake at AU is really about the resurgent of Indigenous health systems. The Waasegiizhig Nanaadawe'iyewigamig Mino-Bimaadiziwin project is a Canadian Institute of Health Research and Global Alliance for Chronic Diseases funded project. For that project, we're really telling the story about how traditional healing can counter the health inequities and subsequent negative outcomes that we see within Indigenous communities, specifically related to non-communicable diseases, cancer, diabetes, etc. And we're conducting interviews with people who have engaged in traditional healing, both at that point in time as well as follow-up interviews. So we have implemented traditional healing clinics and traditional medicine camps, which are about teaching local First Nations people to harvest respectfully and sustainably the medicines and be able to utilize the medicines. And also, how do we create respectful policies and procedures to guide traditional healing within an institutional setting? We know there's an evidence-based or best practice for a particular initiative, but it's really about trying to figure out how do you implement that in the most effective way. For me, this research is really important because we've had our own knowledge systems for generations upon generations, and they've been disrupted. So it's our responsibility, it's part of our generation to retake up that work, carry on what our prior generations have been able to sustain, and really build on that towards the resurgence of our knowledge systems. So to me, that work, it's my professional work, but it's also very personal.